Hello, class. Today we'll be playing our new music today. It's called the Second Suite in F for Military Band by Gustav Holst. And this first week we're just going to be going over the first movement. Okay, let's do a warm-up before we get started. Alright, let's do scales. We're going to do the major and minor scales, scales 1 through 4. And just a quick recap. If we're in the key of C, doing C concert major scale, what is a relative minor to the C major? Oh, good job. You said it. A minor. How do you know it's A minor? Remember, we go 3.5 steps down from C. So we go C to B flat to A. So that's how we know we're in A minor. That's the relative minor to C major. Alright, we're going to do scales 1 through 4. Alright, now let's do our long tone cadence, numbers 1 through 3. And remember, long tones, we're looking for intonation and balance. So make sure you can hear every instrument in the classroom. And if you can hear yourself, you're playing too loud, so cut back, or you're sharp or flat. Make sure if you're flat, push in your instrument. If you're sharp, pull your instrument out. Alright. Alright, let's do our rhythm sheets, number 1 through 5. We're going to clap it first, and then we're going to say it, and then we're going to play it. Alright. Alright, before we get into our new piece, here's a picture of Gustav Holst. A quick introduction. He's a British composer, so he is not an American composer, he's a British composer. He lived between 1874 and 1934. His most famous piece is The Planets. He composed a symphony piece that he made for each of the planets except for Pluto, because during his time, Pluto was an unknown planet. And he wrote his piece according to the Roman and Greek gods. His most famous one that everyone tends to know but not know is written by him and knows his piece is called Jupiter. You hear it all the time at California Adventures, and most college and high school graduation will play this piece. And I'll suggest you go check it out on YouTube. Alright, so quick fast before we started playing the second suite is that the second suite in F for military band, this was the second and last piece he made for concert band. So this is he only wrote 2 pieces for band. All the rest of his pieces were symphonic orchestra pieces. Okay, what's so special about this one is that all 4 movements are based on British folk songs. So he took the themes of most British folk songs that they know of their time during their time, or that they know of their time, and he based their music based off their folk song. The first movement, which we'll be practicing this week, is he based it on the Morris Dance, Swansea Town, and Cloudy Banks. Movement 2, I'll Love My Love. Movement 3, A Blacksmith Courted Me. And then the last movement, Play for Dancing and Green Sleeves. Alright, so what do we look for before we start playing? What is the concert pitch? Remember, you look on the left-hand side to see the amount of flats or sharps you have? Alright, good job. F major. What is the time signature? It's common time, or we say 4/4 time. Okay, what is the tempo marking? We look on the very left-hand top, it says Allegro. So this piece is pretty fast, but we're not going to go super fast. We might take it at 132 beats per minute, per second. Alright. Remember, this is the main motif or the main melody of the piece. It goes da 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 da. Remember, keep this main motif in your head throughout the whole song. Remember, this is a march. The first movement is a march. And it's a light march, so we gotta make the piece feel light as a feather. All right, keep the staccato really short and separated. So remember, staccato is not only just a short, make the note short, you gotta make sure the notes are separated between each other. So make sure you really make that space between each note. All right, follow me and watch for dynamics. Be careful. We gotta really extinguish our dynamic levels. The more drastic our dynamic range, the better the piece will sound. All right, let's get started.